Kazungu has shocked us all and made us seem like fools over here because news has come out that she spent a whopping 60,000 shillings only for her wedding. Now, Boniface Mwangi is the one who went ahead and spilled this news, and he seems to be the one who's just anikaing other people's dirty laundry out here. But it's okay because it was really good news. He went ahead and said, dated 6 years, got married today, civil marriage, lunch with family and close friends, total cost 60,000. Get married for you. Stop the peer pressure of expensive wedding. Do you love the one you choose? And Jerry and I love these two lovebirds. So basically he's talking about the whole relationship, the marriage that just happened for Esther Kazungu, and how she only spent 60,000 shillings. 60,000, a whole entire wedding, you know, I feel as if like I can't even fathom that. In my mind, when I think about it, and by the way, you're listening this to a very single person, to a person who's very much not in a marriage, in a serious relationship, but has never been married before. But like in my mind, like, you know, as a little girl, how you imagine a wedding, let me tell you, all those hopes and dreams over there are not going to cost 60,000 shillings. So I feel as if like it's a good way to, like, you know, humble yourself a little bit more, because why are you spending so much money on one day and then going into debt for the rest of your lives together?
I hope your boyfriend is watching, because he's gonna be the happiest guy in the world today. Because according to Ayuma, she wants a big wedding.
Hey, I don't
and
want
the other
anymore.
person, we don't know. Let's not talk about that. But I'm thinking 60,000 Kenya shillings. How much was the gown? How much was food? How much was everything? You know, could they just at least break it down for some of us so that we can go with that list and tell our people, by the way, we are getting married. It's not that expensive. Look for another reason not to get, another excuse for not getting married. But if it works for them, if it worked for them, well and good. And it is true that you should have a wedding, you should do it for you and not for other people. Like in my community, you have a wedding, people are going to come in buses, by the way, full, to come and complain and just to, it's not worth it to do a big wedding and you don't even know every single person who comes.
Yeah.
You know, family and very close friends, that's enough.
Well, I had my wedding at, I think, about 25,000 shillings.
Girl.
Yeah, because we were...
You just glossed over that. So I had my wedding at 25,000. No, you have to explain, how did you have a whole entire wedding for only 25,000 shillings?
So, you know, my husband couldn't afford the wedding.
Yes.
We had to get wedding in a week, married in a week. And so we had somebody generously come and say, look, do the wedding at our house. And they took care of the food. And then they baked the cutest little cake that I never tried. So, yeah, like, but our wedding was like, I think it was just intimate. It was something for the two of us. It was like this ceremony to just bring whatever we were going through together. But when I look at so many people spending on weddings, it takes me back to like fairy tales. Because, you know, we've all been in love with fairy tales and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, and that's what every girl grows up watching for her wedding. But the fairy tale ends on the wedding day, and you don't see what goes beyond the wedding day. So sometimes I feel rather take a bit of your budget and maybe put it towards like a house or premarital counseling, or towards a car that you could both use, or you want to shift locations from where each of you are staying right now to a place that's more central. I feel there has to be more sensibility. And I know it sounds like sensibility on my wedding day, like all I want to be is in this white dress and I'm the center of attention. But I feel the minute that day's over and the two of you wake up together, it's supposed to be the rest of your lives, not your budget on one day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm happy that most celebrities now are doing these simple weddings. At least they are being a good example to the rest of the celebrities. Like, you don't need to spend $500,000 or 2 or 3 million on a wedding, and then you end up just paying debt. We have so many people who are divorcing right now as we speak, and they're still paying the loans that they took to have their wedding.
Which is the most stupidest thing I can even think of. For you to take out a loan
For
on
a
a wedding. For one whole day. It's just, you're not taking a loan. If that's the case, just don't get married. Just go to the AGs. Just go and, like, you know, sign your names on that piece of paper. Go back home, have a nice dinner, and call it a day. And then now later on in life, you can actually go out and take a loan. I mean, you can actually go and have a wedding, not take a loan.
Or a honeymoon. Instead of pleasing.
honeymoon.
Yeah, don't please everyone to be like, oh, her dress and I don't think so, and that hairstyle, and you know, take that cash and both of you go have this beautiful honeymoon, and then on your honeymoon, dream about the rest of your lives together.
Right.
That's money deliciously spent.
Now I want to go for a honeymoon. But